Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. I believe this is one of the most underrated channels on this platform. So what's going on? Hope that you are doing well and you are safe especially. So our topic for today is finishing our playlist of integrating HTML template, transform it into something beautiful using Angular 9. So I really do invite you to check this playlist. Just you could watch the previous episode. We already have like already 5 or 4 episodes, and in today's episode we'll be adding some dynamicity to our template. So in the previous episode we did create all this stuff and it was just a static stuff from some JSON files, nothing really fancy, nothing special. And let me just show you what's going on there. So if I look here, I do see marks. I have some TS files containing all the information that are being displayed into our application. Alright, so as I said, today's video will be about integrating some dynamicity to this, and we'll be actually generating some data for this section here. And before that we need really to make it beautiful. So as always, this is our template. It's hosted on Colorlib for some dude out there who created. I don't own this and I have no rights to sell it whatsoever. I'm just getting inspired from it. That nobody could blame me. And just before I finish my boring no sense introduction, please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do subscribe and leave a thumb up, because that will help this channel to not be underrated. Okay, so what about doing some starting stuff with warm spinach dip and chips? Okay, so it does look like nothing right here. Fortunately our filters are working correctly. Okay, so the code is on GitHub. Also I have to mention that you could just clone the project and do whatever you want. Just you have to pay me some cents later. Just kidding. And there you go. So everything is okay. Now let's go ahead and start hacking. All right, so let me just remind you a bit, because it has been a while since my last video. So we'll be working on our product component, which is this one that contains some ugly things right here. So this is actually the ng void and active tab. This is where the funny stuff happen. Pitch the first element from the cats. What's that? Who left this comment? I don't know. What is this? Yeah, it should be me. It should be me anyway. Yeah, it's me, but I forget about this comment anyway. So, and let me just show you the HTML, which is pretty simple, nothing fancy too. So just we have an H2 menu here, which is actually this little section. We'll be finding also this like H3 content, and right here we have an ng4 button displaying all these kind of tabs, and after that we'll be having another ng4 displaying all the products, product name, description, price, etc. Cool. All right. Now, as I said, let's make these things look a bit beautiful comparing to what is already there. So as always, F12, and let's start hacking. And if you're on a Mac, I don't really know how you have to do it, but you have to inspect these elements. All right. Okay, also here we need to do the F12 stuff. Okay, then we need to just inspect that we could steal some styling from here. And I have to make sure that I did build the tree of my elements. So let's go to the SCSS, and whoa, still have nothing really there. So let's go ahead and build our tree of elements. Okay, so these are the buttons. We have a call here, and I would like to actually create another call here, another div, sorry. So oops, sorry, I should not type such things. Some people hate that. So here I'll be calling that tabs container. Okay, container. Okay, and inside it will be displaying our buttons. So let me grab this selector, go to our file. Well, I could type things right here, no problem. And here we'll be having the button. So the button should look like what? I don't know. I don't know actually. So let's see if our changes got reflected. So we have tabs, we have the button here, and we simply have to copy stuff from here. So we have the color, and we need to make, to pay attention to the active one that should have this kind of, what is the color? Is that red or rose? Is that rose color? Because in French it's rose. Rose. Okay, so the button here, let's start by doing a border known as always, border known, and let's flip that away. Okay, that look okay. Okay, let's get rid of the block and let's save this little rule. Okay, I just have to update one thing because I don't like that I have to restart every time. So what about updating this to what is the word? It's no reload or reload. Okay, quickly Google Angular no reload ng serve or ng4. I forget it. Just okay, yeah, this is it. You have to add that to our script that we cannot hassle with that. All right, so you're gonna start. Good. Okay, now we could copy that other prop. So as I said here, we'll be updating our button here. So the button, cool, the border known, the background, wherever, and we have to add the class that should be the active. So hopefully I did put that in consideration. So categories, on click, active tab. Okay, active tab equal to this category, and we need to find a way to target this button. So I would like really to see the active tab here. It's about displaying that, so added a little dashes right there. Does the builder finish? Okay, it's look ugly, lot of red, but no problem. Okay, so we have dinner, we have breakfast. So breakfast, dinner, whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, simply doing this. So I will do an ng class here actually. So I'll do ng class, ng class, and we set this equals to this. All right, is that like this? Okay, if I still remember, I have some bad memory, it seems like. So active here will be depending on this statement. So when we do have this category equal to active tab, then it will append that class. Okay, let's test this out. Well, it seems like everything is green. Let's refresh and see, do we have the active class? So ng class, we have class active. Hopefully we don't have any other class. So just look here that you could see changes happening. Oh, there is no class there. Oh, well, it's actually happening on the spans. All right, so we need to be a bit tricky with our styling. Good, no problem. So what is the changes when I do? So actually it must be kind of red or green. So how we can solve this problem? No problem actually. So the ng span, we could change this line to here. Yep, there we go. And let's see if that will save my butt. Okay, so we have active on the button. Active, we changed it here. And there we go. So we are saved. Great, thank God. Okay, back to our SCSS here, and here we add that famous and dot active, and we say here that if it's active, then you have to simply apply these rules. So I believe the color here is okay for active, and the default color will be like back or color. Let's add it 000, or let's use the RGBA. Yep. And oh well, okay. Oh, this is nice. This is better than writing 255 like 4 times and trying to figure out the correct value. So this is good. Okay, all the green. Now let's test this out quickly. All right. All right. Good. Pretty good. No, let's duplicate this. Actually, moving this to here, but instead of that, I would like to apply the same color. Let's copy this. Okay. So that will be RGBA, and here instead of rewriting border, bottom, whatever, so border, bottom, color, and we'll be forcing this color to be used when this is the active tab. All right, cool. So everything is working fine. So what about adding a bit of transition to our elements? So let's go transition, set it to 400 milliseconds. Let's do all, and let's see how it will look like. So click. Okay, I really hate that outline. Is that outline? No. Okay, then this should be more beautiful now. Let's refresh this. And yep. So let's close all these distractions. We'll be coming back to Symfony. That will be normally our backend provider in this part of the project. Okay, so we need to add a bit more spacing between our buttons. So I'll quickly go to margin. Okay, I think we are using Bootstrap here, so there is no problem to use these classes. So classes equal M4. Let's go with the M4. It's not the bomb, it's the class. Okay, oh, that's a lot actually. So what about M2? The M2 is a new rifle. Okay, pretty cool. So that look really good. And what about a bit of padding? Well, I really don't need to add the padding here, no problem. So other classes are working well. The colors, all the stuff is pretty cool. Nice. We could jump back or down to these elements. So these elements are actually contained inside another div, which actually does not have any class here, fortunately. So we need to add the class to it. So closing the buttons here. What about adding a small command saying this tabs container? Okay, that we could find out where we are on the code. And here we'll be saying product container. Okay, sorry. Nice. Okay, so as I said, here we have to target our element with a specific class that is not defined. So here we have the dnone for toggling stuff, and we need actually to add another class. Let's call this not here actually, sorry, but wrapping this whole div. So this one will be saying container or product container. Come on, good. So product container, and from there we could start doing other things. What about adding another class here? Let's call this class equal to product container or product item. I'm trying to follow the BAM, but this is not really BAM, but anyway. So let's call this product item, and we could go back to our SCSS. So let's leave this alone, and here let's do product container. Come on. Well, he does not know that this class even exists. Container, inside it will be having product item, and from there I think we start using some h2 h3 stuff. We have the AMG there, and oops, we have also the h2, the h3, sorry, and the p for the description. And let's add price here. So we have h3, p, and price. h3, p, and the price with the, don't forget the dots. Okay, and we are set. So pretty cool. Now let's go back and see what we can do about it. So the very first element, which seems like it's a link that is basically containing some stuff. So what about creating an anchor here that is not there yet? So let's go ahead and create that. So this is our h3, and here we'll be having an anchor. Come on, dude. Okay, that does not have no href for now, but it's okay. href equal to null. Well, can remove the href for now, just to avoid any no-sense things. And let's say the current state, refreshing. Okay. So why we have like different random or render of the elements? So this is the anchor, this is the h3, sorry. So this is 1, 2. Well, what about editing? Okay, what do we have? So we have product item inside the product container, then we have h3a. Okay, so product item, then we have the h3, and h3 contain an anchor, and the anchor, well, I did copy some no sense stuff here, which is normally here. So what about doing a color, set it to green? I'm a bit awkward with picking colors when things don't run well. Just need to test that everything is being compiled and everything is being okay. So something is really wrong here. The h3, a warm spinac. How much product do we have actually? So it's 1, 2. Oh, okay, sorry. So we already had a filter active. This is why we do not see all the products. So there you go, everything is fine. So seems like I don't have a description here. What about going to product.ts, that is inside the marks? Well, we have a description, so let's go ahead and display that, which is this one. Well, okay, we have a description. We have a bigger image too that we need to fix. So quickly inspect this image and still that style. So the img here, just to check that things are okay. So the width, no problem. The margin and the float and the float left. We don't really need a float left. Okay, I think I used the classes here. I used the column D, so there's no need to use the floats. What is this? Okay, this is an extra one. There you go. Now let's see how this will look like. Okay, still good. Now, why in the hell we have all this space between these two elements? Because we have this stupid margin bottom 5 EM that I don't know where does it came from. Holy shit, who put this? You a few seconds ago. I don't remember myself doing such things. Well, I'm sorry for that. No, it should be okay now. So that's getting better. Well, we even have that that ligature there. Okay, now we need to fix this column D2. It's 3, it seems like a lot. So what about column D1? No, column D2. Or elsewhere we could do simply col here and it will fit the rest. So col, and I think we can do col to here. Whoa, why is not calculating that automatically? Because simply we have another col here. Okay, so we have a little blend changing here. So here we have col, and I will be putting this inside. Just get rid of this, and here we will be placing col. So this class should normally take the rest of the column D7. So okay, let's see. Well, it's really working as expected. So here, instead of column D7, let's jump into column D10, 12 or 11. Well, sometimes really you find it a headache to deal with classes in Bootstrap. We have a lot of padding, a lot of wasted stuff. Okay, so here we really need to change our plan drastically, and here we set this col 12, and we'll be fixing this in a second. So we need actually to rewrite our styling here, just everything to be in line. And I will do this. So all these info will be inside details. So just to respect the nomination, product details. Okay, inside it will be having all these info, and we need to get help from Flex. Okay, but the problem here that I'm not good, as you know, with the Flex, so I have to Google a bit. And so here, let's create. Well, product details. Okay, so this is a product item. We have a row. We don't need a row, dude. Let's get rid of the row too, because this will create like an extra layer that I don't need actually. So this is the row. Now we could target product item with a display flex. So let's do the flex here. Flex, and well, unfortunately I cannot get autocomplete. So here it must be deflex. Yep. Well, that is okay. That is cool. Great. So display flex, and it does align all the childs display. What is the align content like center, something like that? But it's okay. It's doing the job for me. So I believe this is part of being a good developer. You don't have really to remember every single rules, whether on JavaScript or PHP or Java or whatever. You just have to like have an idea about how to do that, but the syntax is simply a bit of googling and you are good to go. So this is one of my like weirdo stuff. So here I'd like to add a margin top of 5. That seems okay. Boom. Okay, no problem. That fit well, right? Okay, what about adding a bit more? So here I would like to add a tabs container MB5 to here, like we add more pushing to it, and there we go. So I can say that this is acceptable, except we need to do some more work here. Our work is not done. We need to add these dots at the bottom of each item, and I believe the last item does not have, well, it does have, which is weird though. It's normally the last one, so we don't need to add a rule to it, but no problem. So here, oops, sorry, we're doing a border bottom 1 pixel dotted, and yep, and we need to add more padding. So padding bottom, okay, padding generally. Padding, so we'll be padding like 2 EM from the top and 0 from the left and right. Okay, and we are good. So just the colors of these borders, I'll go RGBA or black or red or whatever the color. Red. Does this color even exist? Okay, let's pick that one and reduce its opacity to something good like that. And here, just try to pick, yes, the RGBA color product item. It's already created, so going to our CSS here and scroll a bit to the bottom to this 33 line and save that. So at this point, we are so good with our design. Okay. So now we need to find a way to push this to be here. So how to do that? Well, the easy and the quick solution is to use the position absolute, oops, and put it right 0. And the top, let's do 5 or 10 pixel. What? It's gone to California, I believe. So it will be somewhere here to the top. No problem. To fix that, as always, if you still remember your courses, the parent should be relative. So parent, wow, position relative, and we should have our price somewhere displayed here. Position relative. And there you go. This is it. Yep, but we don't need it to be there. Actually, we need it to be relative to this product item. So let's fix this quickly. So product item and position relative, and we could target that price tag. So the price is somewhere to the bottom here. So position will be absolute. We could define that directly here using the class, but let's centralize things. So position absolute, and top will be 10 pixel. Is that okay? Let's do 20 because we already have some padding there, and we do right 20 pixel, and let's pray that won't be bad. Well, it's okay, it's good. Now it's a matter of changing the color here. So again, let's pick this color and place that. Font size is 20, and actually my version, it seems like it's more beautiful than the version on the design. Okay, dude. Oh, what we have? Why do we have all these products? Do we have really many products? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, no problem. I already have many products. So if I start doing this, it's changing. Let's zoom out. What? Is there an error? Why the filter is not working? No errors. Wow. So click. Let's fix this. So if I go back to our HTML, so when I do, so we have a denon here. Okay, position relative. So deflex actually here is causing problem that we need to figure out, because deflex have like display flex important, and it's overriding the denon that is display non important. Okay, so to fix this, I'll be adding a parent that will be wrapping all these elements. Not really good practice, but no problem. So here normally you'll be having a slash div, and here we're having another div with a class deflex. Okay, that will solve this problem for me. Okay, now let's refresh and see. Bro, okay, so everything is fine, everything is as expected. Okay, so that was the 27-minute, and we could stop this part right here. This is because the next episode will be doing some backend wiring stuff, so we'll be figure out how to install Symfony. I think I'll be using the 4 version, and we'll be updating our data with dynamic stuff from the Symfony backend. So thank you for watching, and don't go away. Just click on the next button that you could get the next video and continue this episode. Thank you for watching, and see you in a minute.